Hard Mark Podcast.
Shrimp on the barbie. Shrimp on the barbie. Do you respect that? That's corruption. I could make a fake snake. You do not pee in the pool. You do not pee on the barbie. All of myself is clean.
Welcome to the Hard Mark Podcast, everybody. Rumpus Time has begun. My name is Erik Donaldson. The purpose of Rumpus Time is to explore the mind of the weird and wonderful star of our program. He is the man of 54,097 compliments. He is the Soul Skater. He is the maitre d' of Matt Drama. He is the Tampa Bay Topsider. He is the living painting. He is the talent. He is the human cannibal. Flying Ryan Murphy. Ryan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
I'm just doing all right.
Yeah, just avoiding eating any human beings.
No human beings.
Yeah.
No cannibalism.
Little callback. Yeah.
God damn it! I put that past me, and now it's back.
One of the highlights of the program in recent memory for me was the human cannibal.
That's good.
How come you're only doing good?
Oh, my foot hurts. We talked about it off air, Eric. It's just.
Well, you finally started physical therapy.
I did. It's going well. They love me there.
Right. You skipped a month, right? Or missed a month? Maybe not skipped.
Yeah, they have to refer you there. So after the referral, I missed a month. But even the doctor was like, whatever. Yeah.
But do you think that set you back? Do you think because you mentioned...
Probably. I mean, it sounds like physical therapy goes really well for people. It probably set me back a little bit. Should have done it.
Because you may have re-injured yourself this past weekend in Seattle.
Yeah.
Climbing the Space Needle.
God, everyone who I was talking to, I just made it really clear. I did not fall or do anything dumb. It was a very relaxing weekend, but I just walked a shitload. And
I swear I'm not drunk. I'm just walking this way.
I had to make it super clear that I was not fucked up enough to fuck up my ankle. Although Erik, I did get really fucked up on Friday when I came into Seattle.
Double jeopardy.
I puked for the first time in probably a couple of years.
Wow.
That's how but I did smoke some weed too, so that probably, there's probably.
We talking vapes? We talking flower? What are we talking about here, Ryan?
We're talking flower. We're talking blunts and joints.
Yeah. You know I love it when you talk blunts and joints.
Yeah. So that was good. I was maintained the rest of the weekend, but the first night, sitting at the bar, I was like, damn, I'm getting the spins. And I went to the bathroom, relieved myself of all that, and then just came back and kept puking more.
Wow.
Out of the car, back at my friend's house. First, hey man, thanks for letting me stay.
You were puking at the bar?
Yeah, I puked at the bar.
In the bathroom of the bar, not
in the bathroom. Yeah, no, I was.
Which bar?
Composed enough. It was Stevens. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't even remember the name. We went somewhere to get food. That was the whole point of it, and they didn't have food. And then we went to a pizza place, and we met this fucking weird guy sitting next to us, and I was talking to him. I was really didn't want to because I was getting sick. I maintained.
I hope you told him about the podcast.
Yeah, of course I did. I promoted it all.
Please, thank you.
And hit the bathroom, threw up, thought it might be puke and rally, but it was not. It was a puke and then get out and then puke some more and then keep puking.
A puke and a puke and a puke.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Sure.
It sobers you up. It's fuck. But yeah, but whatever. It happens.
Sure. And one other thing we also talked about a little bit off air, I guess I'll mention it. I don't think we ever really promised the Markomaniacs anything, but we were talking about meeting up in person. You did stand me up because you don't want your shoes back, apparently, from Las Vegas, I guess.
I don't want those shoes, just to be clear. The shoes are awful. You can have them, but if you want to proceed with what you're going to say.
I mean, I said what I needed to say. You stood. We made loose plans for a day, and then you stood me up on that day. And it is what it is. I would never do that to you, but you did it to me.
It's not okay. All right. I don't think there's a good excuse for standing anybody up. Like it's not like you can come off great with making any sort of excuse. So I'll accept it, but I was not in great shape. It's not in great shape, and that's all. I wouldn't have been the high quality that you come to expect it over the last,
right.
Whatever.
We did experience Tequila Ryan not that many episodes ago, and that was a sorry sight for my eyes. So
was it?
Oh my God, yes, absolutely. That was
which
horrific.
One was that? Was that at your place or at?
No, we haven't. No, it was recent. It was like within the past 2 or 3 episodes.
Oh, okay, because we did Tequila Ryan also when we did that in person.
Yeah, but I was also Tequila Erik, so it all balanced out. But no, we got Tequila Ryan via virtual recording. That was also the same episode where you're talking about putting your thumb up a dog's butt.
Okay, yeah. I think you did all right on that. You got some content. And I got tequila.
Got to do it. Hey, everybody loves the social media content. That's what it's all for.
Yeah.
Ryan, so one other kind of... I thought that we were done talking about Las Vegas, the Las Vegas trip, where, you made a shameful spectacle of yourself. You didn't. But but there was one thing that had escaped my memory until I met up with some of the folks that were at this camping trip, or not at this camping trip. It was during my camping trip that it came up. I think it was actually Devin, friend of the show, Devin, who reminded me about this because I had, again, put it out of my memory. After we exited the Hofbrauhaus, Ryan, after you were victorious in the Steinholding Challenge, you were really at peak of your powers. You only drank half your beer, but I'm not going to throw that against you. As we were crossing the street, you fell into a cactus.
Did fall into a cactus.
And then we immediately, next to this cactus was a CVS or some other drugstore. We had
7-Eleven.
Oh, okay. A high-class establishment. And we had to run in there, grab you some bandages. I think you just grabbed,
cigarettes.
Yeah, you grabbed cigarettes, and then you grabbed something that was meant to, clean the blood. But you did a very, very sloppy job of just wiping blood off of your fingers. And then we just got into the Uber.
Was I bleeding off my hands?
Yeah, for sure.
So those cactus, we call them thorns. I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
Whatever is on a cactus. Those were in my hands for a little while. I think that I didn't have any tweezers, so they were how they kind of wedge themselves in.
Yeah.
I was having to kind of pull them out later, because my hand was hurting. I was but I think I was lucky that it was a smaller cactus, but still, I got my hand right in there,
yeah.
Which was
the webbing of your fingers, I believe, got
that's what it was.
Up.
It was you're probably right. There was probably blood in there. I'm sorry, I was.
So when Ryan says he's fully healed, also keep in mind this is the guy who ran into a cactus.
I'm accident prone as fuck, Erik. I understand that, and I have to watch myself for that. I didn't do any fireworks this year because, hey, that could be dangerous.
That's true, yeah.
That could be a really dangerous thing for me at this point.
Yeah, you don't have the fireworks run down just yet of where you light it, then you kind of have to do the half step sort of jaunty walk away.
Yeah, you gotta be a little nimble and quick on your feet.
Right. You're not there yet, but soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah, even with good feet, I could be prone to a fucking disaster. It's possible.
We all remember the tuck and roll incident of several months ago. Yes, of course.
Yeah, gotta be careful. No, I think it's one thing. If I picked up anything, it's just to know any trip I go on, I have to be fucking extremely cautious of my accident proneness and try to avoid anything that could potentially cause an accident, which is why I still drink fucking heavily on every fucking trip I go on. And, just to numb that pain of myself.
Absolutely,
and just go for it anyway.
It's a good strategy. I mean, it seems like it's worked out pretty well for you so far. No one can call that into question. So that was one little piece of business I wanted to at least touch on. I don't think we really have to go into too much depth. We basically told the story. Ryan fell into a cactus. Another thing that you brought up, and I don't even think, because I haven't edited the episode yet, last time that we recorded, you very flippantly, at the very, I was basically done. I didn't want to be doing it anymore. You very casually slipped into the conversation that at one point in time, and maybe even now, I don't know, you owned a grill. And when I say grill, I'm not talking about a fucking Weber. I'm talking about a mouth hip hop mogul type of grill.
Forgot about that. Yeah, no, I did. I did.
Does this have any overlap whatsoever with your Allen Iverson braids that you had?
It was a little bit earlier, but
the braids were earlier than the grill.
The braids were earlier than the grill.
Okay.
I'd say the grill was like 16. It was a big. I was going through my Paul Wall phase, you know, like.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The viewers might. Might understand. Yes. We went to the mall and like there's like I don't know even what store we were in, but like they had grills. Maybe it was like
was this like Alderwood?
Yeah, it was like Alderwood.
Okay,
yeah.
All right.
I just bought. It was like $20. It was a full grill, or it was. I guess it was top or bottom. I guess probably bottom.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I bought it, and you know, I had it for a while. I used to wear it at parties, and
it's a good conversation. So that's how you met Greta, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, no, as a lifeguard, I wore it.
Yeah,
to my interview, in fact.
We gotta fucking hire this guy. He's like Paul Wall over here.
Yeah, so I had a girl. I had it for a long time. I had this cabinet. It was a mirror, and I opened it up, and my girls were in there, and
wait,
just slip them on.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, you're not saying grills as in. You're just talking about top and bottom grills. You're not saying you had multiple
I think
grills,
just
right?
I just one set, but yes.
Because you were concerning me for a moment. When you said grills, I was like, holy fuck, did this guy have like 5 or 6 fucking grills at one point in time?
No. I had not enough money to buy 5 or 6 sets of grills. So I had enough money to buy one part of my, my jaw, and
yeah,
that's what I did. So yeah, I had them. I wonder if they're still around. Like I don't know where they would be, but my mom has kept fucking everything from like my childhood. It's like stored. She brought up my Pokemon cards and all my baseball cards the other day. Like
shit.
Yeah. So like it's possible that it is still in existence. I just don't know where specifically it would be.
I mean, yeah, if we could ever get like a nice little photo shoot done with those grills in, I would, but
I was known as like, like the grill guy and the grill, I had the grill. Like,
I wish that you were still the grill guy in many.
I do too.
In many respects, but what would you say? So it sounds like you may or may not have this grill anymore. That it may be in possession over at your parents' house.
It's unlikely, but it's possible. Yeah.
Okay. What would you say? This is a question I heard on another podcast. Shout out. I'm sure they don't even check this out anymore, but shout out to Everything is Interesting, who I guested on many, many leagues ago. You may actually hear me name dropping and shouting out other podcasts. I'm planning on doing a big 2022 promotional tour, Markomaniac. Stay tuned for more information. I've started sending out messages, so who knows how quickly that will develop into anything. But that's not for the conversation right now. What is for the conversation right now, a question that I heard posed on this other podcast that I wanted to then kind of direct to you here, Ryan, not really related to the grill, but maybe it could be. What would you say is your most prized possession that you have?
Oh, man. I'll skip right past the first one, but I will mention it. It was my 65-inch curved TV. I love that TV, but I had to sell it when I moved down here. I want to disclude them, if anyone's listening, my cats. I love my cats.
See, I don't think our cats' possessions, though.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't want to skip over them. Like, hell, you forgot about your cats. Right. I bought them. I paid for them.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. Yeah, they're bought and paid for. They're in,
I'll give you like an interesting one that I had. I don't know. I really love this thing, and I fucked it up. But I had this when me and Greta came to Las Vegas like 6 years ago, whenever we first came. We went to this state park called the Valley of Fire, and we went out there and we did the whole thing, and then we went like on all these hikes. We found this rock, and I know you're not supposed to take rocks from like state parks. I get that. My bad.
Why?
I just think it's like don't leave any trace.
Oh, okay. It's like, but it's the opposite. It's like don't you leave any traces. Yeah, don't take traces with you. Got it. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, I think it's frowned upon, but I didn't really realize it at the time. And it was like, it was probably like a foot. This is like beautiful fucking rock, and I had it like we framed it at one point. Like we had it up on at our house, like on these like we just put. Mounted stuff at the wall and kind of held it. It was really nice rock. It's beautiful looking rock. And I've had it for like 6 fucking years, and I took it with me to Vegas when I moved here, and I just didn't have anywhere to put it because so it was in my back seat. I think I put it in my front seat originally, but I moved it to my back seat without bringing it in, and it's been like in my car forever, and it fucking broke in half. This like gorgeous fucking rock that I found that I've had for, at this point, like 6 years, and it broke in half.
How did it break? Wait, did it just do it, or did you like drop something on it? Or?
I was pretty careful about moving stuff around it, but like, yeah, it was definitely back there, and I like moved it to the bottom, and like, I don't know if it just like under pressure, like maybe hit a bump and like cracked, or like, I don't know, but it is broken in half, and there's nothing I can really do about it, and it's kind of a tragic thing. As far as possessions that I can think about, I really love that rock, and now it's broken. So that was nice thing to have for a while.
That's a good that's a good answer. It's funny. You and I similar in some respects. When I was thinking about this question for myself, my first answer was also my TV.
Yeah.
Because and like a TV, for the record, is a stupid thing to say as a response to that question, because like TVs are replaceable, whatever. But like the more I thought about it, I really don't have very much that it would be completely irreplaceable. Like, I don't have, I can't think of any like family memento things that I have, or my grandma keeps telling me that I have some like silverware, some very nice like brass or silver that's been passed down through multiple generations. I don't even physically have that right now. It's over at my parents' house, so I can't claim that as being my most cherished possession. My TV, the reason why I think my TV, and not, this is kind of flippant, but whatever. The TV that I got, it's a plasma. It's not especially big. It's 50 inches, which, respectable, but not gigantic by, 2022 standards. But it was at that sweet spot where not only does it have the HDMI inputs, it also has like the composite and the component and other stuff, so I can connect up my Super Nintendo, my N64, like all this other stuff.
Nice.
Because otherwise you have to get all these adapters, and that doesn't work so well. So that's probably, for better or for worse, my most prized possession is this TV that I've had for now, I don't know, 15 years or so.
That's a long time. Like, I would think even if you don't want to be like, I'm a TV guy who loves his TV possessions, like you've got a TV for 15 years, like that's gonna wear on you, like as a possession that you probably care about. Like,
for sure. Yeah. Every TV that I've ever purchased, I still own and is still functional.
Really?
Yes.
Every TV?
Every television set that I've ever purchased in my entire life.
What was your first one? Do you still like?
Yeah, I still have it. And
is it like a box
yes.
TV? Like,
it's a big it's a big 32, 35 inch tube television. I bought it for my room when I first, like shortly after I got the N64, I got it. I think it was probably like late 90s or so.
Mm-hmm.
I remember buying this TV because I just wanted to have something that I could play like my Super Nintendo and stuff there. But yeah, I still have that. That's out in the garage. I still have, that was my first TV I ever bought. My second TV I ever bought was the plasma that I already mentioned. That's probably about 15 years old or so. And then I've got like a, 8 or so year old, just 32 inch LCD thing.
It's impressive. Luckily, you have a nice garage to store them all in.
Well, the only one in the garage, and the one that's in the garage, I'm still using. Like that's my TV that I watch. Like it doesn't, obviously it's not a smart TV or anything, but I have like a DVD player connected up to it. So when I'm like working out, using the elliptical, etc., I'll just put on like a wrestling DVD and hit the town.
Yeah. No. Well. That's
there was a point last year where that TV I thought was dying, and like it, I wouldn't say it was equal to like the feeling that people would have by losing a pet, but it was like not that dissimilar from that feeling. But then luckily I resuscitated it and it came back to life.
Well, good.
I can sense that you're trying not to like think less of me the more that I talk about this subject, Ryan. But like this is the reality of it. I was I think there was a point because I was by myself. Heather was not around. When I thought it was dying, I like emitted like a "oh no" like out loud. Like, I could not stuff those feelings down.
You know, I'm with you, Eric. You heard that in the beginning, but like, you know, I hope that TV has a nice long life. It sounds like it's getting into its like retirement years, but
absolutely golden years.
Yeah, it's golden years. So, but I hope it makes it. You know.
Yeah. And then, we don't need to get into any other stuff. I think a lot of the cherished possessions that I had as a child were kind of lost along the way of like various moves and stuff. Like I had a fucking awesome Godzilla versus Barkley. Like it wasn't a poster because a poster is just like thin paper. This was like thick cardboard. It was so awesome.
Talking about like a Tim Duncan poster type of setup here.
That's quite a throwback for the longtime listeners here, Ryan. But yes, I mean it wasn't out of a magazine or anything. This was like a full like 3-foot cardboard poster thing. It was rad. So who knows? Maybe that'll come back into my life someday. But we'll see. Another question for you, Ryan, and maybe this ties in with what we were talking about. You standing me up this past weekend.
Okay.
Escape rooms, Ryan. Escape rooms. They're the. You're already shaking your head. They're the talk of the town. No one will shut the fuck up about escape rooms. Like, oh, I did a big escape room recently. Oh, what a great time I had. I can already tell based on your expression, not a big escape room guy.
So I only have reasoning for it. I don't have experiences, but I can tell you if you're interested.
I'm very interested.
So like the only time I've been like really prompted to go to like an escape room is with Greta and like her friends, and like so I understand they're like riddled with riddles, like or like you know it's like and I am. And she wants to go with like her super fucking smart friends, and she's also very smart. Like,
right.
And I feel like the dumbest fucking guy in the room as far as like riddling and or whatever. Like, it's maybe not riddles, but you have to. There
are riddles though. You're right, and there's logic puzzles, and there's also I've never done one for the record.
I'm terrified of that stuff on my feet. I could just, make sure I can do some logic oriented stuff, but I need to sit there and like think about it and like go through it and then produce it hey, I'm on the fly. Like I am not that guy. You're not going to find me in an escape room with a bunch of people who are fucking good at that shit, because I will embarrass myself and I will not contribute to escaping. That is my fucking thing.
One other element that you're not mentioning here, but I suspect you would also not be a huge fan of, is the time limit orient of this thing. You strike me as somebody who, like, if you say you have to do X task within the next 10, 15 minutes, that strikes me as something that is very anti-Ryan. The very concept of a time limit.
I don't know. The whole thing just shuts me down. Like it's a huge fear of mine to get into a fucking escape room and have to do riddles with people who are fucking way smarter than I am.
What do you mean that can't be a fear? That's not a fear. Is that a fear?
It's a fear. I literally have done everything I can to avoid going to. I'll make excuses. I will do whatever the fuck it takes to avoid a goddamn. I will fucking karaoke my ass off in the middle of somewhere to avoid having to go to an escape room and deal with that and just look fucking dumb.
Wow.
That is what I do not want to do. Yeah, so I've just skipped it. And maybe it's one of those things I need to get over. Maybe I just should do it. But like, right. I'm good.
Maybe those are our big two goals for the podcast moving forward. One, get you on that Microsoft Flight Simulator. Two, get you into an escape room. Really conquer those fears.
Put me in by myself. See how I do. Like, let me think through this by myself. See how long it takes me to get out. Like, maybe I never get out. Like,
I don't know if I can think of too many things sadder than a solo man going into an escape room by himself.
Maybe it's just a fear I have to conquer by myself.
Maybe. I mean, maybe that could be.
Once you build that confidence, then maybe I'm an escape room king. Like, I want to go to escape rooms all the time. Right now, no, not the case.
You were Mr. Grill. Now you're going to be Mr. Escape Room.
Yeah, man, who knows? Like,
well, good. Well, thank you to friend of the show, Joey, for sending in that prompt about escape rooms. I appreciate it. So speaking of Joey, friend of the show, Joey, who sent in that, one thing that I used to do as a young lad quite often, and I could even give you like very specific details. I hadn't thought about this for many, many years. But then when I got to thinking about it, I could tell you very specific details about what we used to do, especially in like junior high, early high school years. Capture the flag. Big deal. In the neighborhood, on the hill with the hooligans. We used to play schoolyard, yes.
Flag,
a lot of capture the flag, flashlight tag, etc. Any memories of these schoolyard flyers up? All these games. Do you have any fond memories of playing these games as a youth?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Do you have any stories from these times?
God. We used to play this game as like a fucking kid. It was really dumb. We were like very young, like, and I don't know why it's always stuck out of my head.
How young is young?
Like first grade.
Oh wow, okay, so pretty young. All right.
Yeah, like me and my best friend, we would like play this game where like both people were like sleeping, and then one of us would try to wake up and like smother the other like kid or like whatever, and we're like,
what?
Then we would like, but then when like the person who's getting smothered would wake up right before it happened. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with that pillow? Like, right there. And we would go through this like 4 or 5 times before like the other person just fucking like, like actually won or whatever, like smothered the other kid. Like, weird fucking game. This isn't.
Okay, go on. I have many questions, but continue.
It was such an odd like thing. It was so funny to us. Like we were dying laughing, like because someone would have to get up and like make an excuse as to like why they were up there with the pillow, like ready to like get you. And you come up with some excuse and then go back to bed or whatever, and then you do it. It was hilarious. It was the funniest fucking game. Maybe that's why I remember it, because I was so fucking funny. Like,
surprised that this hasn't carried over. Maybe, is that why Greta refuses to live with you these days?
It may possibly, like, it's deep.
Your continual attempts to smother
her.
She
won't play with me, like.
You're just too good.
But it was, I still remember this fucking game, and it was so fucking funny, like, and we just play that. I know this isn't like the capture the flag thing you're probably after, but like this was a childhood game that we played when like 6 or 7, like, and it was hilarious.
Did this have a name?
I don't know.
Pillow
I don't know what it was called. I don't know what it's called, but we just fucking played it all the time. Like, it's really.
So both of you. Okay. Now we're gonna come to my questions.
Yeah.
So this is a 2-player game.
Yeah.
Both of you were pretending to be asleep.
Yes.
Okay, so you're both pretending to be asleep. Is it determined in advance who the smotherer and who? Okay,
it is.
Okay,
right,
got it. And so then you get up, you make an excuse. So it was less of a game and more just like
it was a
role playing.
Like like it was a little you call it. You gotta like what's it called when you do that?
Like improv.
Improv. It was improving. Yes, thank you. We were improving, like whatever, like and I only wish we had this recorded. Like I only wish TikTok was available when we were in first grade, because that would have been excellent to hear, like what we had to say. But like,
right.
It was preset, and then you would do it like 3 or 4 times before like the person actually got you. Like,
and you were smothered in the game. The game.
You were smothered. That was it. Yeah. Then you switched.
That's a real Ryan Murphy ass game if I've ever heard one. Pillow smother.
It was weird. I don't know where we came up with it. Like, but yeah, I never forgot it. It was one of those things I just never forgot. Like,
I wish you would have told me about this before we shared a bed together in Vegas. We could have
played
Pillow Smother. Like, next time.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
When we used to play, so I can't say. Actually, you know what? I take that back. We never did exactly what you're talking about. We at many sleepovers growing up, the first person to fall asleep would always get fucked with, inevitably. I'm sure I'm about 50-50 on whether or not I've told this story in previous podcasts or not, but I'll just make it quick. But I remember one time in particular, first guy fell asleep. We tried to stack as many pillows and dirty socks and everything on his face as humanly possible. I think we got like a 5 to 6 foot tower of pillows before my friend's mom, who we were staying over at her house, she came downstairs and instructed us to not stack that many pillows on his face. So that was a thing. Have I told you? Please stop me if I've told you this story before. Have I told you the story about the Rumble Pack?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, so you use N64.
Yeah.
Okay, Rumble Pack.
Yep.
All right, so we're on the same page. For I imagine anyone who's listening to this is familiar with the Rumble Pack. But in short, this was this great innovation, never been done before. It was a little adapter you plug into the back of your N64 controller, makes a controller rumble, shake when things are happening in the game. When the first person fell asleep, the group of us, we thought it would be funny to take this controller with the Rumble Pack plugged in and put it down the guy's pants. So we started by just opening up the guy's pants and putting it in there. Oh wait.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait.
Right.
And
you unzipped and everything, like
he was wearing
slowly,
like basketball shorts. I don't know if you're trying to make this into like an erotic podcast right now, Ryan, but I don't really appreciate it.
Go ahead.
He was wearing basketball shorts. We just opened up the elastic, put the controller in there, and then we had GoldenEye, James Bond GoldenEye on it, and we just started shooting him with the gun. And he didn't wake up. He didn't wake up. And so this is like the first layer of his clothing, right? And being weirdo 7th grade boys, we were like, let's go a layer deeper. And so we take it out. This guy, I swear, had to have been wearing at least like 4 layers of underpants.
What? That's maybe a story within itself. You don't have to go into it. But
I don't know anything beyond that. That's all that I know. Maybe he's a bedwetter. I don't know. I guess I've never really given it any thought.
That's a lot. Yeah,
it was. But we kept going one.
So
layer.
You went one by one, not all the way.
And when we got to the final level, like when we were actually getting to his actual underwear, I remember we pulled it up. We were on the verge of putting the controller down his pants, and I remember his eyes shot open, and we all just froze in place. No words were exchanged whatsoever. And we just like, drop the controller, dude. And that was the end of the Rumble Pack in the pants.
Maybe he goes to like therapy for this now.
He shouldn't have fallen asleep first. Then that's his own fault.
That's pretty fucking epic and pretty fucking weird at the same time. Like
that was the one and only time that ever happened. I think we learned our lesson after the eyes shot open. So that was not a reoccurring game, unfortunately, but yeah,
funny.
Good stuff. But we did that throughout, again, like I'd say junior high, early high school, virtually every single Friday night, we would always play Capture the Flag in our neighborhood or Flashlight Tag or like some combination of those things. 10:30 was the curfew. That's when we'd all retire to our respective homes. But yeah, like from 9 o'clock till 10:30, it was like, this is Capture the Flag night.
Did you live in like a cul-de-sac area where you had like a bunch of houses around you?
It wasn't technically a cul-de-sac, but it was like a big neighborhood. Like we weren't on any major streets or anything like that. So we pretty much had our run of the place to just kind of, wander through people's, backyards and do whatever we needed to do. Like we had a pretty sizable area to work with.
Yeah, we would like get together and like do stuff, but we live just a homish. We were like spread out, so like we have to go like places. Like we didn't have I always dreamed of living in a cul-de-sac. Like I thought it'd be fucking awesome. Like you had all these people, like you just get a pickup game going. But like it was more like we had to coordinate, to get that stuff together because we were pretty fucking spread out. But I dreamed of that cul-de-sac living.
I'm telling you, missed out. You missed out on the true American dream.
Right.
I remember playing the last time that I can recall playing like Capture the Flag. I was well into my 20s by this point in time. I remember we went to a elementary school, fairly sizable group of us. There was probably like, I don't know, 10, 15 people or so. And we're all just kind of having a good time, playing the game, whatever. And then another friend of the show, I keep name dropping, but Jordan, he was taking a corner. And so to help with taking the corner as he was running, he kind of grabbed hold of like a soccer post or whatever. Apparently there was a nail sticking out of the soccer post. It ripped his finger open to the point where you could see fat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
ugly.
multiple stitches, late night hospital visits.
Never played again.
That was my last memory of actually playing Capture the Flag. I think that was.
You know what's funny? Like, and it goes back to when you're like a kid too, like, or when you're 20s or whatever. Like, someone always gets injured, and it's tragic. Like, it's always just like either like the mom has to get called, or like you have to like. There's always like a tragic injury that ends these types of things. Like like whatever it is, like something stupid like that. Like he grabs a post and there's a random nail there. Like it's just there's always this sad ending, and then it's like, oh damn, like it's all over, like
right. Yeah, that's the game. Somebody's got to get injured. I would say at least like 25-30% of the time, the night ends because somebody's injured.
Yeah, exactly.
Which that's just nature's way of telling you you've had enough fun.
I guess, man. Like, sometimes it tells you it's enough fun for life.
That's right. You fracture both heels simultaneously. It's like, hey,
we were having a great night in Vegas. Like doing everything. You break both your heels. Bring this, like, that was a moment where like everyone in the entire group was like, do we have to like reconsider how we're like living our lives right now? Like 31, 32 years old. Like people were not like, we were on the phone. Like we were on like these, messenger calls, like every night, like, like just like, or, all the time. And then everyone like kind of stopped talking to each other for a little bit. Like, it was just like, fuck, dude, that like, how far have we really fucked up? Like, do we like someone broke their feet? There was a lot of like drama going on, like, and just like, are we getting too old for this? Like, I had to like think about it, and we decided no,
we're not too old for this.
But there's that thought that someone gets injured and it just fucks everything up. Like,
yeah. And not that my experience in Vegas was like necessarily like that, but I do remember very vividly waking up the morning that Monday when I was set to fly out, not remembering hardly anything from the previous night, not feeling good about that, wishing like, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. For me, that was kind of a revelation because I really haven't hit it that hard in a long time. And so there is a shift mentally.
Let me ask you, dude, while we're on here, do you get, this is a thing, I don't really get that bad of I can't, it's definitely possible, like but I get that it's not the physical hangover anymore that's like really bad, it's the hangxiety that is just that is a absolute
TikTok term
killer. Like it is, it's like depression, anxiety sit in all at once after a night of drinking, like a heavy drinking, and it's not like physically painful, it's not like, I don't feel great, but like it's now like a mental thing where I just feel so bad mentally the next day that it's like not even worth it. Like, and I do try to avoid certain like events just because I don't want to like deal. I don't know but I get a lot of like, you're talking to people. It's like, yeah, like that's the thing now. It's just mentally so draining, and like there's so much anxiety the next day that like it's not even worth. I don't know if you experience that.
I haven't experienced as you described the hangxiety necessarily. For me, the hangover is definitely more physical, like primarily just like a gnarly headache, and it can be for as little as like 2 beers. Like if I don't drink water or like take ibuprofen, if I have been drinking, like it's very much a roll of the dice about whether or not I'm going to feel decent the next day. But I mean, I wouldn't say that it's related to drinking, but I have noticed that like there's certain social situations where it's just like I need to not be here anymore. That has happened more recently, and I definitely experienced that post getting COVID, and I wasn't sure if it was because of like brain fog or if it was because like my just social skills aren't as developed post pandemic. But I definitely felt that way like really recently, to the point where I remember talking to Heather and be like, we need to go. I can't be here anymore right now. Yeah. But
it's a shift and I don't know, it's weird. It's a shift when you younger drinking to like older drinking, or like social whatever. Like it's just, fuck, man. Why can't it just all be the same?
Why can't we just be young forever?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why it's better to burn out than to fade away.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a very quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to hit you with Ask the Talent. Thank you very much, everybody. And we're back. Ryan, are you ready to be the doler out of knowledge here today?
I am.
I had some notes of like things that I could ask you about, but I came across something on Reddit earlier that I thought was too good to pass up on. This guy already deleted the comment. Okay, here we go. So here's a piece of advice they are asking for on Reddit, Ryan. This is relationship advice. I know that you've been in a committed relationship for quite some time now, but imagine you're single. You're out on the prowl. You're looking. Who knows what you're looking for? For some strange? Maybe you're looking for the real thing? I don't know. But here we go with this question. The girl that I like, the girl that I have a crush on, she's 26. I am a 25-year-old male, so you can put yourself in that mindset of, being a young, fresh-faced.
Right. Still am.
Yeah, but you can get a rental car. So that's important to note. The girl I have a crush on sent me nudes after I jokingly told her to do so. She also let me squeeze her tits, but I still don't know if she's interested in me. What would be what would be your feedback for this young lad looking for some advice?
I would say she's definitely interested, and he should probably go for it. Like, I don't know if there's any other way to she sent him nudes.
Apparently so.
So that's okay. We're just going based off the assumption what he said is true, right? Like,
yeah. All we could, yes, we have to go under that assumption. Yes.
So then, yes, like okay. So number one, easy,
right? And we've already discussed the topic of sending nudes.
He was squeezing tits.
This is also Exhibit B.
Yeah. I don't know. This is one of those fucking questions on Reddit that really pisses me off. Like this just fucking annoys the shit out of me. And this is what Reddit has turned into. Like, I don't know if I'm just getting older or it's just like, I don't know. But
can it be both?
Why the fuck do you even need to ask this question? Are you fucking dumb? Like, are you like me in a fucking escape room? Like what is the question? Like, what is there a side question to this? Like, I don't understand. Like, is he interested? Probably, yeah. Like,
based solely off of my memory, because this person has since deleted the body of of this post.
Because probably everyone was like, "You're fucking the stupidest guy on Reddit." Like, I
mean, yeah, generally, but they didn't have the insight, the level of intellect that you have.
He's 25 years old. Like,
when I did read this. At first, I was like, this guy has to be like fucking 16, right? But yeah, 25.
Yeah, sure. Like, that would be a better... If you said he was 16, I might offer some advice. But at 25, like, grow up, man. Like,
The reason he was unsure is because he's been friends with this girl for like a decade.
Doesn't matter. Like... I mean, come on, Eric. Like, this does not matter. Like, I mean... clearly, that's a huge indicator that she's interested, right? Like,
one would assume, I don't disagree with anything you've said so far.
Okay, then what's the question?
I mean, I think the question is she interested? And it sounds like the answer, according to you, is yes.
This fucking question just pissed me the fuck off, dude. These guys like getting nudes and fucking grabbing tits, and they're just on Reddit bitching about like, oh, I'm not sure, like, god damn, fuck you guys, like, fuck you, like.
I mean, what I'm saying. Like, Greta didn't get the hand after I posted on our socials before. Well, like, what's? Poor Ryan. But So that's the. Do you think that was real?
Yeah, probably. I mean, either it's attention seeking or like it's fake. I can't come up with a scenario where that's a real question in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I really honestly don't think that guy was asking you a genuine question.
The hookup culture that exists now among the young, we'll just call them, is a lot different than the way that it was when I was coming up. Not that people weren't doing it, but I just feel like with the advent of like Tinder and Bumble and Hinge, like it's just way more prevalent, or at least it's like a lot easier to kind of like do these things than it used to be.
It's probably.
Were you, and I know like obviously you've been in a committed relationship for quite a while, but like, were you ever?
A lot of my friends are on like Tinder. Still going strong on Tinder. 32, one of my buddies left the 4th of July party to go redo his Tinder account after he broke up with his girlfriend. Yeah, he's like, I gotta go. Like, I'm gonna redo. So yeah, it's very prevalent. Like, I think I never experienced Tinder, just because I've been in a relationship for over like 10 years. So like,
Right.
yeah.
You probably never even had to do any online dating.
No, I always did my dating in person like a real man. All right, I picked up these girls in real life, and grabbed their boobs that way. Like,
Right. I love how you can just lord this information over any children and grandchildren that you have. The same
God
bit of dialogue.
I respect Tinder. I think it's a great way to do it. I think if you're young and like single, you should be out there like checking it out. It's the best way to probably date right now. Like, but I just think you also shouldn't ask stupid fucking questions. Like, like that's all I have to say. Like, just fucking like I said, I don't even know if this is a real question, but like if it's not, then grow a pair and fucking like, I just grow up, dude. Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, stop doing this shit. Like, it's annoying for everyone else.
It's annoying for me to have to hear about it.
Yeah, man. Like, come on. Like, you're out there. You're getting nudes sent to your phone. You're grabbing new boobs, man. Like, just fucking like enjoy yourself and stop fucking getting on Reddit and asking dumb questions. Like, you're wasting your time. Like,
you can hop right on Alamo.com and rent any car that you want. You're 25. You're in the prime of your life.
25. Like, he said, if this was a 16-year-old, I would still think it's a pretty dumb question. But like, I would be more willing to be like sympathetic to like, oh, like you might not understand what's going on. But like, 25-year-old. That's a decade older than a 16-year-old, like you have a decade of like prime experience.
That's
like, that's what I'm saying.
All right.
Guy, like,
just rent a Malibu, take her out. You can do it. You're 25. It's a good age. Well, follow us, everybody, if you have not already, on Instagram, Twitter, Hardmark Podcast. We're on both of those platforms. You can like us on Facebook. You can give us a 5-star review on Spotify if you've not yet done so. Highly encouraged. Get your significant other, your grandmother. Download grandmother on your
significant other, your grandmother.
Yeah, maybe they're the same person. I don't know. I'm not here to judge you. You're a 25-year-old boy. Your grandmother's sending you nude pics.
If there are any questions, go on Reddit. Like, figure it out. Like,
all the people at Reddit would be more than happy to tell you what's going on with that relationship. But yeah, 5 stars on Spotify. Give us, go on Apple or something as well. That would be good. Make sure to follow Ryan on TikTok at RJMurphy1922. That always gets a laugh. Anything else, Ryan, that we should tell the people before we finish this episode out, and then we come back at them next week with some wrestle talk?
I found these really new great quesadillas that have like peppers in them, and it's one of the best things I've found at a store in years, maybe a decade.
A quesadilla with peppers in them?
It's not a quesadilla. Did I say quesadilla?
Yeah.
I meant tortilla.
Okay.
It's tortilla. And they just come with like, and they're like infused with like peppers. I saw Bad Heels and all. I went and looked for these today, and you can't find them in the normal tortilla spot. You got to go to the authentic tortilla spot and find them. So fucking good. Maybe go to Smith's. Maybe you have to live in Vegas. I'm not sure. But
I mean, you are in the Tex-Mex capital of the world. Yeah.
Hey, you gotta get on these. This is good shit.
Every other time I've ever asked you the question of, do you have anything else? The answer is always no. The one time you do, it's about tortillas with peppers in them.
Very good.
Well, you can't beat that, everybody. Well, if you're not hard, get hard. Once you get hard, stay hard. Get those tortillas. They got little peppers baked into them. Rumpus time is over, everybody. Thank you. Goodbye.
Talking blunts and joints.